Welcome back to Craig's Custom Cooking. Today I'm going to make omelets, but they're not your traditional omelet. I'm going to use tortilla shells. I have one made out of spinach. I have a normal one here. I'm going to show you how to put that over top of your scrambled eggs, or not your scrambled eggs, your omelet, and how to fold it so it comes out almost perfect every time. If you're like me, I'm not very good at flipping an omelet over on itself and making it look like a restaurant. I don't have that capability. I've never learned that. So I'm going to show you, this is my hack on how to make an omelet, so it'll come out perfect almost every time. The other thing is, some of the people said you can't see my face in the video. I don't have the equipment to give me that ability. I would rather zoom in on the food so you can see what I'm doing. I don't think everybody needs to see my face while I'm cooking. So please leave a comment and let me know what you think about that. Now I'm gonna set the camera up, zoom in on my food, and I'm gonna show you the process of how I make this breakfast. So in these two bowls, I have 3 eggs. One's for my wife, one is for me. I'm gonna sprinkle just a little bit of salt. This is Himalayan pink salt, sea salt. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt in. I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. I would say a 1/4 teaspoon in both. And then what I do, what I've always been taught, is I add a little bit of whole milk each container. And I take a whisk. Just whisk them up really good. That's one. That egg yolk doesn't want to come off. This is 2. So there's the eggs. We're going to set them aside for now. On this plate here, I have yellow sweet peppers, red sweet peppers, green sweet peppers, and red onion. I've already chopped them up, diced them. So I'm going to show you the next step that I do. I have 3 Roma tomatoes. I don't know that I'm going to use them all. I'll know once I cut them up how much it's going to give me. But I just cut them up in small wedges. The reason I like a Roma tomato, there's not nearly as much juice inside of them. So you don't have a lot of juice in your omelet that makes it really runny. So that's why I use a Roma. Now all I'm gonna do is just cut these into the same size pieces that we have for the peppers and the onions. Let me finish slicing this up and I'll bring you back. As you can see, I only used 1 Roma tomato. It gave me a lot, so that's all I need for the 2 omelets that I'm going to make. I'll put these in the refrigerator and I'll use them on another recipe. Right, here I have a whole bunch of spinach that I've layered on top of each other. My wife loves spinach in her omelets. So now I take it, I just curl it up, I take my knife, and I just cut it into really fine strips. I'll take my knife and I'll go this way to make it a little bit finer so you don't have really big leaves in your omelet. That is how we cut up the spinach. Now I'm going to put it on my plate. If you don't have one of these, it's a scraper. It comes in really handy for picking stuff up off your cutting board and putting it on your plates. I also use it to clean my black iron grill when I'm done cooking on it. All right, let me get ready for the next part. All right, I just have a regular ham, so I'm going to get out several slices of it. We'll start with 2. See how that goes. You can see I have 2 slices of ham. I'll lay that on my cutting board. We're going to cut it just into strips, like a 1/4 inch. And again, the vegetables that I'm using in this omelet, this is what we prefer. You can use any vegetables you want. You can add, subtract, change them out completely. It's entirely up to you. My main goal is to show you the process of how I use the tortillas to make the process easier. Then I'm going to go this way. I'm going to cut them into like 1/4 inch little cubes. And I'm going to put these on a different plate. So again, I'm going to use my scraper. Pick them up off the cutting board. Put them on the plate. Now I like to take them, just separate them. So this is your ham. All right, I'm gonna wait for my beautiful wife to get up, and then I'm gonna create these on the stove, and I'll show you that process. All right, we're back. I'm gonna turn my burner on to high. This is a very good non-stick pan, but I don't trust eggs in it, so I always spray it with Pam, just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to take one of the eggs that I beat up earlier. I'm just going to give it another quick whisk. I'm going to pour that in the pan. Make sure it covers the whole pan. Now, what we're going to do, take some of the green peppers, some of the red peppers, some of the yellow peppers. I'm just going to sprinkle that in. We're going to take a few of the onions. Put those in. This is going to be my wife's, so I'm going to put the spinach in this one for her. Spread the ham out. Actually, I'm going to turn this down to medium right now. I'm going to add some of the Roma tomatoes. Probably about half of them. And the green spinach. Now, the trick to this whole thing is, now you take your tortilla, put it over top, you're going to push down on it. till your eggs start to ooze out around the sides. Just like so. Now we take a lid, put it on the pan, reduce our heat a little bit. It's going to cook for 3 minutes. I'll bring you back at the end of 3 minutes. All right, my timer just went off. My 3 minutes is up. Now what I like to do is I take a plate, put it in my pan, I invert the omelet on my pan. You can see this side looks very good. So now we're gonna slide it back in the pan. If I can get it off the plate. And now you're gonna let this side cook for a little bit, because remember, you still got some runny egg underneath that has not cooked. So I'm gonna set the timer for 3 minutes on this side. I'm gonna let it cook for 3 minutes on that side then. All right, cook for 3 minutes on that side. Now, I'm gonna set my plate down. If I can get this to cooperate, I'm gonna slide it out on my plate. I'm gonna get it about halfway. I'm just gonna fold it over on itself. That is how I make my omelet for breakfast. Now I'm gonna make mine. Again, we're gonna turn it to medium. Beat up our eggs again. The only difference between mine and my wife's is I don't have spinach in mine. It's really not my thing. So, all right, I'm going to put in the rest of the tomatoes. Put in my onions. Green, red, and yellow peppers. And then the rest of the ham. You can take your spatula and spread it out so it's more evenly distributed. There again, we're going to cover it, let it cook like this. Oh, I guess I better put my tortilla on top, huh? So now, we're going to put our tortilla on. Like I said, you want to press it down so the eggs come out around the edge. That's what helps adhere the tortilla to the eggs. Now we're going to cover it, let it cook for 3 minutes. All right, it's been 3 minutes. Again, I'm going to put my plate over top. Flip it upside down. There's another good looking one. You can see the egg running out, so you know that it's not completely cooked. So you need to put it back in the pan. Let it cook for 3 more minutes. Here, my timer's about to go off. There again, we're going to pick the pan up. I'm going to slide it. Turn that burner off. I'm going to slide it out of the pan. Half of it out, fold it over itself again. And that is my guess you could call it a burrito omelet. The only difference is we didn't roll it up. So this is mine. I'll bring you back when we sit down to eat. All right, here are 2 omelets in the tortillas that I made.
Looks good.
Dear, dig in.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a little warm, I think, but. It's hot, but it's very good. Yours should be a little cooler. I cooked yours first.
Okay.
This is your spinach tortilla, and I have spinach inside of yours.
Very good. Thank you so much. As always.
All right, we're gonna finish our breakfast. I'm actually gonna put some ketchup on mine. I like ketchup on my omelet, so we appreciate you watching. Please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell, and you'll be notified of any further uploads of our videos. We appreciate you watching. You have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.